Going live. 3, 2, 1. And we live.
Coming to you from probably somewhere in Mississippi. Just two guys talking sports and stuff. Ray and Rodney, or Rodney and Ray. Anyway, welcome to the R&R Show.
Yo. We live. We live. We live. We live. We live. Both.
Yeah.
Yeah, Drake and both.
We
Welcome to the R&R Show.
Okay. Spin the roll.
Yo.
Do that. Do that. Do that. Hey.
Yeah. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody, to the R&R Show.
DJ Main Nut with the music production.
On the ones and twos.
1 and 2, or 1.5, because I ain't got the money like that, because we ain't got no sponsors.
Yes, sir. Welcome to this rainy, sad day. If you in the land of Mississippi, Alabama, if you're tuning in, welcome to the R&R Show. We at the bottom of the map, all the way to the top of the map, from Mississippi to Iowa. We all the way in the East Coast. You know anybody in the East Coast?
Big
I don't know
Dame,
nobody in the East Coast.
Big Dame in the East Coast. Big coming to
Welcome, y'all. We in here.
down from
We
the
in
west
addition.
to the north, from the east to the west.
So, like I always say, cause I'm Ray, tell your mama and them that we in the house, y'all. Y'all don't ride with them, do it. Oh,
Well, be ready.
be ready. Cut the music.
Be ready. He said cut the music. We cut the
Cut the
music.
music. What's it? Welcome to the R&R Show. I'm Ray.
I'm right now.
Y'all digging Rodney T-Pain band shirt?
Pirates of the Horn Lakes.
Look like T-Pain shirt, man. Look at him. What up, y'all? Welcome to the R&R Show. And like I always say in my intro, thank y'all for liking us, sharing us, watching us, subscribing to us, showing much love. I was at the Railroad Festival yesterday, and folks were walking up to me and said, "Hey, man, I like the R&R Show, man. Y'all keep that thing going." So that's what we gonna do. We gonna keep it going.
What's up? Do that
Yeah,
then.
that's what's up. So, like I always said, tell your mama and them to tell their 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 mama and them, and who else?
And tell your dad if he's still around.
Tell their dad if they still around to do the same. Like, subscribe, watch, follow.
If he didn't walk out because you got on his nerves, you was always trying to eat, and he's like, man, these kids, that's all they want to do is eat and play. I'm sick of these kids.
Yes, sir.
You know who they remind me of?
Your daddy.
No, Tristan Thompson. But he don't even get a kid a chance to come into the world. Wait, she about to pop. Hey, baby, what your name is?
Yeah, we'll save that. We'll save that one for later on, though. That was so messy.
Look, twice.
But the timing when it was leaked, though, man, it's messed up.
Systematic breakdown on a brother.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Up in the club, you saw the video I put on Twitter.
Which one? Oh, yeah. Hey, you know, come on.
Hey, that goes take us out. I'm like, hey, look, welcome to the R&R Show. We're going to talk about that later.
Man, that's what's up. We're going to get into it. Where you want to start at, though? Where do we want to start?
Where to start at? The NBA playoffs, baby. The time is amongst us.
They haven't started yet.
It ain't started yet. I know what y'all saying. Yes, it has started. Oh, hold on. Let me send some welcomes first. Welcome to the show, Barry, Big Darren. Darren again. MJ, what's going on up in the house?
I ain't getting all this on mine.
You ain't getting all that on yours? I don't know, man. You need to tighten up then.
It's all good.
We good. Yes, sir. MJ, what's going on? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, MJ, what's up? You know. Yeah, I ain't getting no comments or nothing popping up on my screen, but I see Marcus Johnson, Barrington Ford, and Darren Foster. Good job. So let's go, man. Go on up on this NBA playoff that start in about an hour. What time is first game? The first one ain't.
The first one that's supposed to be the first one really ain't the first one.
Right.
We got the man. Who we got today? We got the Spurs. The Spurs playing. My bad. The Warriors playing a scrimmage game by themselves.
A warm-up series.
A warm-up series. We got the Spurs and the Warriors. We got the Wizards and the Raptors. We got the Heat and the 76ers, the Pelicans and the Trail Blazers as our first slate and first day of the playoffs.
Right.
And I am so excited about this one. So many storylines. So
come on.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead now because they playing right now. The Spurs and the Warriors. All right, the Warriors gonna win. Steph ain't playing. Don't need him. Kwame Leonard not playing. They need him and about 4 others that play like him. This series look like it's gonna be a sweep. Let me see. The last time I checked, the score right now is the Warriors 235 and the Spurs 36. So they're gonna be a sweep. I ain't even worried about that. We already know how they're gonna turn out.
200.
But yeah, 235. 238.
I just read what this dude said about the Gateway computer. It's a Sony, thank you, but don't worry about all that. Anyway, let's go and get this next series up. What series we can talk about next? We ain't talking about the first one because this is gonna be our sweet forward.
All right. Well, look, I want to touch on the Wizards and the Raptors a little bit, man. We know that the Raptors had a good, a season like they always do. They burn it up during the regular season. Then when they get in the playoffs, they pretty much fizzle out in the second round. Now, I do have them making it to the second round again, going up against this Wizards team that's been on a downhill slide at the season. I mean, at one time, they was at the number 4 spot in the number 4 spot in the season, and they just as the second half of the season went on, they just went on this downhill spiral, and they fell into the 8th place. Now, the Raptors, being who the Raptors are, and they got this, they got all this firepower with Rosen and Lowry, and I see them, I see this series going six games maybe the Raptors way.
Raptors in 6.
I got the Raptors in 6. Right tonight they're favored 7.5. But I for the series I got them man but look, Larry, I ain't gonna. We know Rosen gonna show up. He's gonna show up. He gonna do his thing. I'm not gonna talk about the Wizards because the Wizards, John Wall, whoever, whatever. They ain't gonna win. They're not playing good right now.
Why?
They're not. They're really not.
Tell me the reason why they gonna win.
Because John Wall be wearing these little ugly twists in his head, man.
That part of it. The other part is John Wall is the only somebody that do something. When John Wall don't play, they more productive. But they more productive as a team. When John Wall play, everything falls through him. And he can't do it all. He ain't at that level yet. He's good. But he
is good. But
so he gotta have a little help.
But also he need a lot of help.
He need to get somebody else, and then he need to be.
But Bradley Beal.
To let him be in on that. You see what I'm saying? He hard.
Watch this. Right now, the way John Wall been playing, the games he's been back, I trust Bradley Beal more than I do John Wall. John Wall been a turnover juggernaut. And so you might as well say Bradley Beal need help.
You might as well say that because Will is right. It's because Wall be just like Gucci Mane when he going to the play.
Burr!
And then Barry said his twist too tight. He been having headaches from the game start. Bruh, you ain't got to look good to play ball. Just play for the Lakers. He didn't look good. No, he called out.
but really though, really, I mean, the Wizards, they don't have enough. Now, the Toronto Raptors, yeah, they're gonna make it to the second round, but because Larry likes to disappear. He disappeared every single year when it comes to the second round. DeRozan shows up. He show up, but he's only one person. And I know this team been playing better defense. They've been playing more team ball. They moved the ball better than a lot of the teams that's in the playoffs right now. But they always disappear. They got this rip. When it get to the second round, they disappear. And who would they probably face in the second round? Maybe Cleveland?
Yeah.
And you know, Cleveland balling right now.
Hey, I'm not talking about Cleveland. Come on, keep going. I'm sick of Cleveland.
No, they don't even play tonight. That's why I'm not talking about them. They play tomorrow, though.
All right, come on with this Heat and 76ers then.
Heat and 76ers.
3-6 seed. 3 seed.
The Heat got in the playoffs by default. I'm just keep it. Somebody had to get in there.
But they're 6 seed.
Look,
I'm
gonna tell you like this, Rodney. The Heat, the 70s, the Heat, the Wizards, and who's the number 7 seed? Who's the number 7 seed?
I ain't got it on my.
Come on.
I'm gonna get it. Hold on.
They did a lottery pick. They pulled straws.
The 7 seed is the Bucks.
Is it the Bucks?
I think it is.
Bucks deserve to be there. But anyway.
The Bucks. Yeah, it's the Bucks.
But anyway, the 76ers, man, with Ben Simmons leading the way right now, Ben Simmons is I said this some weeks ago, and I say it again today. Ben Simmons will be a triple-double juggernaut. Ben Simmons, he stepped in while Habib Alibaba been out, and he's not going to even play this series, is he not? I really don't think they need him. Habib Alibaba. Joel Embiid, man. Joel Embiid.
Look, they don't need him. Don't bring him back if he ain't ready. If he don't need to come back. It's just his face, first of all. But
yeah. But he's like glass, man. He's like glass, man. He played longer right now. Somebody spit in his face, and he's got a fracture under his orbital. But anyway, they really don't need him, honestly. That's just me.
And Willie, yes, the Bucks are still in the NBA for the time being. They got a couple more. They got 4 games, and they won't be there no more. So let's go to
the Greek Freak, baby. The Greek Freak.
They might have a chance. They playing the Celtics. They might have a chance. The Celtics looking like
the Bucks. The Bucks will beat the Celtics because without Kyrie Irving, they do not have a chance. They may win one game.
Ooh,
they may win one game.
Ooh, but don't they got that boy that was in trouble all the time? What's his name?
Huh?
They version of Draymond Green. Was it Sebastian Telfair? What his name?
Not enough. Not Kyrie Irving. If his name is not Kyrie Irving, they do not have a chance. A snowball chance.
What's his name? What's his name then, Bear? Since you want to tell somebody watch their mouth with little clothes behind it. What's his name? You can't even call his name. Next, let's go.
Okay, what you got with the Pelicans and the Trailblazers? This is an intriguing matchup.
Pelicans and Trail, they play today?
Yes, sir. They got the late game. They play at 9:30. Portland is favored by 5.
I will see that Portland gonna win that. It might go 7, but Portland gonna win that.
It might go 7.
I see Portland.
I would love to see this game go 7. Oh, I would.
But the unibrow needs some help. His health is hurt. Okay, if it's him and Rondo and Cousins, then I'm gonna go with them. But Cousins ain't there. Okay, it's just Rondo and the Brown.
Yes, his cousin is no. Yeah, and I agree with you there. And you know what?
Thank you, Darren Foster.
Oh, that's the dude. That's the dude that kicked that kicked the old fellow on the sideline when he was in college.
Yeah.
Playing for Oklahoma State. Yeah. Marcus Smart. But still, though, they still don't have enough. They don't have enough. Boston does not have enough. If your name is not Kyrie Irving and you're not in the lineup, guess what? You do not have a chance of winning this series. Now, I got to agree with you. Going back to the Pelicans and the Portland Trail Blazers. Portland Trail Blazers are playing pretty decent right now. Leonard, McCullough, and those cats right there, man, they you know what they remind me of? And I hate to say this. They remind me of the Raptors.
Who?
The Portland Trail Blazers.
Yeah, that's a fair observation.
I mean, they are the Western version of the Raptors to me.
They ball out 50-point game from every player, and then they get to the playoffs.
But my thing is they have two great guards, and I would like to, man. If they both was in the East or both was in the West and they were playing each other, that would be a terrific series, I think, because it'll be guard on guard play pretty much. Take the big man out the game. But man, I see Portland taking this series, dude. I see them playing, the way Leonard playing, the way really not just Leonard, but man, McCullum, his game has come along a lot.
But it's just like you said, they always in the playoffs, but they don't never do nothing. They make a little noise in the first round, and then they get there, and then they just fall apart. Or don't nobody show up that need help. You can depend on 2 people, but you need 5 to win the game. That don't happen with that team. You ain't got no help. It's just like when you talked about the Raptors. They do good, but once one of them starters get fidgety and can't shoot the ball no more, then what else they got? They got one guy hitting 50 and everybody else hitting 2. That ain't gonna work. It's the same thing with Portland. They come in there on fire. We made the playoffs again, baby. They get there, then LaMarcus Aldridge don't show up, or then whoever.
LaMarcus Aldridge.
I'm talking about the year before.
Man, it's a dude. That's where he need to be. Maybe I would give. You know what? I would give them a run for the West if he would still be in Portland right now, instead of looking like a sap right now, sitting on the sideline where they getting blowed out.
That's my point. If they had LaMarcus Aldridge with what they have now, they'd be different. But they ain't got nobody else. He left too fast to me. But hey, you got to go get what you can get. Ain't no use to sitting in the same spot. So next game, come on with the next game. What you got?
That's all I got. Unless you want me to run tomorrow's game.
No, they're gonna be in your pick'em.
Okay, tomorrow's games will be my pick'em because these games right here pretty much. Hey, who I favored in the series? That's who I favored to win these games tonight. And MJ, I got to agree with you. C.J. McCollum is highly underrated. And I feel like he's been highly underrated the last 3 years. I agree with you. I've watched this dude game transcend, man, and I've enjoyed watching it blossom. He really come along. And I really feel like he should be a star. Maybe not a superstar, but a star in this league. He is not being talked about enough. And if it wasn't for him, I really feel like they wouldn't be in the predicaments that they are right now in the playoffs. Boom. McCullum is my Portland Trail Blazers MVP.
That's what we'll see. I can't wait till these games come on. So what we got next? All right, we're gonna go and shift this to a little bit. We can go football or we can stay with basketball. So Ray is saying no to both of those. So let's talk about NASCAR. So look. I forgot he making commercials now. Look, let's go. Y'all didn't think I knew that, did it? Let's go and talk about Dez and the Dallas Cowboys.
Yep.
Let me do a magic trick first. We gotta do a magic trick. Let me see if I can make that repopulate. Boy, I tell you, boy, Anheuser makes some good apple juice. All right, come on with it, man. Come on with it. Come on, let's go. We started talking about it earlier. We had to stop because we had to save it for the show. Come on, give it to me. Come on, what you say?
Yes.
Come on.
Yes. Dez Bryant. This made my pretty much made my off-season week.
Ain't nothing been going on except for folks not getting folks interviews and trials because they take a knee. But outside of that, Dez Bryant been the only football story this week. So come on, let's go and hit the Dez Brown story because the other one, no matter what we say, they're gonna still do what they want to do.
Yeah, that's true. But anyway, I feel like, do you think Dez deserved the money that he was asking for? We know Dez we know why he was cut. They wanted to restructure his contract, but he said no. He said no. What?
They talked about restructuring a long time ago. At this
yeah,
point,
they did. But he said a long time ago, I'm not taking a pay cut.
And he should have took it. But go ahead, what you were saying.
Should have took it for what? Why?
I mean,
I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
Go ahead.
Get your money. Get your money.
Go what you're saying. Get your money, but be worth your money first.
Yeah, and he probably ain't worth that money. But that's who. But maybe I'm just saying maybe he's not worth the money. But do you blame him for not taking a pay cut?
Yes, I do. Because at some point in your life, look out, man. That boy got a sign.
Wrong answer. Wrong answer.
I do blame him for not taking that pay cut. Because you got to be, at some point in your life, you got to be real with what you're doing. When you realize that you ain't what you supposed to be or what you want to be, then it's easy for you to make decisions that affect your life. But if you can't do that, regardless of what you about to say, he ain't worth the money. And he got to realize that he ain't worth that money. He ain't finna go nowhere else and get paid more. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Where do you think you're going to go to get paid more? Because if that's the case, you would have had something. I don't even think they shopped him because
he's not trying to get paid more. He's trying to get paid what he signed for. He's not leaving. He ain't asked for no more money.
But take that hometown discount because, in my opinion, you got paid too early anyway. Just like Jerry Jones do every other player.
He always do that. He always pay too early.
Yeah, when it come time for him to actually meet them or be what, when you see what they are, it's too late. You don't pay them. So you're going to have to cut them, take the hit, and find somebody to replace.
Well, man.
But go on with what you're saying, though. Come on with it.
Well, I'm just saying that, I don't blame him for not taking a pay cut. I'm all for the players trying to get their money, dude. If you sign the contract, then, hey, try to get the money. Keep your money. That's the one with. Yeah, I know he got butterfingers every now and then, but who was the best receiver on that team? And I'm not talking stats.
I mean, if you go all out physical specimen stats, whatever you want to put up against, he is the best receiver on that team. But in the same sense, his best is not what it should be for a number one receiver. That's the problem. But his best was enough for the Cowboys as number one receiver. It was. It was because they never went and got nobody else to try to push the man. Every time he had somebody, every time it's just him.
I don't know.
No. Check this out. If you and I'm, me, I'm a Cowboy diehard, but you got to look at the truth. If you can go back and look at the games and all the plays that he dropped passes on over the last 2 years, it will put him in a different spot every year, every game. He's missed some regular passes. He's missed some what you call possession receptions that would extend the drive or make the drive a little bit better, but he dropped those passes.
Okay, so are you saying that it's his fault that those games that you're talking about, I'm pretty sure the games that you're talking about, they didn't win the game, right? Am I correct about that?
Yeah, for the ones I seen, no, they didn't win the game.
They didn't win the game. So you saying it's all on him?
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying when you're in the spotlight, you got to be that guy. Don't call for the ball every time down the field, and then when you get the ball, you can't handle it. You see what I'm saying? And don't be that guy on the sideline snapping on people, and then when you get the ball, you looking like a fool because you can't handle it. And on top of that, you done lost some steps. You ain't fast as you used to be. You ain't getting separation like you used to. So don't come out here talking about you the best and then
Hold up. Dez Bryant have never been a blazing speed receiver, dude.
That's my point. He ain't blazing fast and he can't get separation. So why you gonna pay him like a blazing fast separation getting receiver?
Because you pay him as a possession receiver like you just described.
Not a possession.
He is not.
The ball. If he can hold on to the ball, that's a possession receiver. Catch the ball on third down, fall down. He catches the ball.
But you were just talking about blazing, running down the field and not stretching the field and all of this.
That's the qualification of a number one receiver, Ray. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Cut your fingernails.
He's not a number one receiver on everybody's team. Tell me he is. Exactly. You don't pay him like a number one receiver because he ain't a number one receiver.
Hold up. No. He was a number one receiver when he was with the Cowboys. And to answer your question, not for every team, because some teams, whether you believe it or not, do already have a number one receiver. For the majority. Hold up. Answering your question here. Will he play will he hold the position as a number one receiver on the majority of the teams in this league? Yes, he would.
I don't think so.
Yes, he would.
I think so.
Yes, he would. Yes, he would.
Today.
Yes, he would. Today, he will walk on the field being the number one receiver. Yes, he would.
Yes, MJ had over 800 yard receiving last year, but he could have had over 1,000.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda. But 800 yards receiving is better than 75% of the wide receivers that's playing in the league last year. Pull it up and look. Pull it up. Pull it up. Pull it up and look. Pull it up and look. Pull it up and look.
How many? Hey, MJ, how many? Who else had more drops last year since you putting up stats? He had 12 drops last year. Pull up some more. If you want to throw some more up there, show some more.
12 drops? So he had 12 drops, right?
Well, MJ, you naming mediocre teams. So, yeah, you're going to be –
No, but that's answering your question. You asked the question, would he go to a team and be a number one receiver? Yes, he would. He would.
You're going to get that technical. Okay, I get you. But check it out. If you're going to go to a mediocre team and have number one receivers, then guess what? Anybody could be a number one receiver on a mediocre team. That's what I'm trying to
anybody. Nope, not anybody. Not anybody. Everybody is not Dez Bryant. You are not giving that dude his just due. You are not. And he got, and regardless of how slippery his hands is, he is a playmaker. He is a threat. He is a threat. Why is he a threat?
Because once he gets the ball, he's dangerous.
Once he gets the ball, he's dangerous. Sound like a number one receiver to me. What a number one receiver does. Look.
That sounds like a safety. That sounds like a tight end. That sounds like
No. We're talking about a number one receiver. A number one receiver will open up the field for other receivers. What's that little white boy y'all got in the slot?
He didn't do that, Ray.
No. Hold up. No. What?
He didn't do that.
Are you serious? You go back. You go back. You know as well as I do, Rodney. Come on, man.
He was that guy last year?
Yes, he was. He changed the field, man. He changed the field. But look. This is my point. Listen, this is my point. When Dez Bryant is on the field, you know, just like I know, that you are not going to leave him one-on-one with anybody. Every game that's played, Dez Bryant is double the majority of the time he's on the field. Which does what? What does that do? What does that do to the secondary, Rodney? Come on, Rodney. That's what a threat does. That's what a number one receiver does. Just because he don't get the ball don't mean he doesn't affect what goes on the field.
Guess what? He's not double majority of the time. That's where you're wrong. He gets attention, I give you that much, but he's not double majority of the time. That's the problem. He was been one-on-one on multiple occasions last year where he don't produce. And those are things that hurt your team, regardless if it's third down in the first quarter or third down in the fourth quarter. When he's one-on-one and he has to produce and he don't do what he's supposed to do, he affects the entire team. That's why Cole Beasley gets the ball. That's why Jason Witten gets the ball. That's why Terrence Williams.
When they're one-on-one, they're going to beat their man.
I'm not going to
look. They're going to beat their man.
If I'm not confident in what you're going to do, why am I going to look to you first? The dude had 12 drops last year, Ray. And these 12 drops don't come when ain't nothing happening.
12 drops. Tell me how many receptions he had.
I ain't seen that. MJ
No. You want to talk about 12 drops. You tell me versus how many receptions. Tell me that. Tell me that. You tell me how many receptions Dez Bryant has versus those 12 drops.
The number ain't gonna help regardless.
Hey, you no. You tell me. 69. 69 was a very good year, Fonzo Sims.
But 69 ain't number one receiver numbers either, though, Ray. He had 69 and 6 touchdowns.
69. Come
on, bro.
No, look. If you wanna discredit him on things, you discredit him for not having as many touchdowns. If you want to discredit him, but I'm gonna tell you like this right here too. When you were in the red zone, hello, who got the majority of your touchdowns in the red zone?
Hold up.
Come on, man.
I'm trying to get you.
Come on. You're not gonna trash this man. Man, T.O. had some of the slipperiest hands that ever come through Dallas. Come on, man. Come on. And I'm pretty sure he had. There was a time, there was some years where he had more than 12 drops in a year, and guess what? He was still the leading receiver on that team.
Right. Let me tell you what his 69 catches ranked. 24th.
24th. Okay. Ooh, 20. Ooh. 24th. Oh my gosh. 24th. Okay, 24th. That's out of 32 teams. Hold up. That's out of 32 other teams in the league. Out of how many more receivers? 24th. I would say that's pretty dadgum good. I would say that's pretty good. Out of all the receivers that have caught a pass in this league last year, I would say 24 is good. And I'm pretty sure there's more than 32 in the league. Come on now.
Yeah, but every two top number one receivers either.
That's whatever, man.
Receivers, right? And then check this out. It's tight ends with more catches than he got.
Okay, cool. But we're talking about wide receivers. I think being 24th out of all the wide receivers in the league, I don't see that as bad. 69 catches versus 12 drops.
Okay, hold on.
Come on, man. Okay, he had 6 touchdowns, but when you're handing the ball to Zeke and throwing the ball to what's your tight end name? Come on, what's his name?
Witten.
Jason Witten. I mean, come on, man. You going to your money, and then Dak doing the little play action bootleg running it in for touchdown. Okay, cool.
You know why he doing that? Cause Derek Brown ain't reliable. When you throw the ball,
that is not why it's being done. No. That's play calling, Rodney. That's just strictly play calling. That has nothing to do with Derek Brown.
You playing Madden today. If your receivers ain't catching the ball, you run the ball in the red zone. Tell me I'm lying.
Man, you talking about video game, man.
It's play calling.
You talking about video game. Get out of here.
Okay, now you want to bring up his 800 yards? That ain't even top 30. Okay.
Your point.
You can't get paid like a number one receiver if you ain't top 20, top 10, top 15 in any.
Okay. I give you that. What was his yards the year before that?
Man, you got me. My phone burned up.
Just the year before that. I mean, you looking up stats? That's the year before that. Now, come on.
Hold on.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, but. I really feel like I just say I don't blame Dez for sticking to his gun.
I don't blame him for trying to get his money. But like I said, you got to look in the mirror and see what you are worth. Guess what? He was not top 30 the year before that.
How many yards he have? That's what I'm asking.
It ain't showing up because they only go to 30 people. Think about it.
All you gotta do is skin Derek Bryant, man. I ain't asking you to look for 30 people. I'm asking you to look at Derek Bryant's stats for 2016.
It's less than 945. Okay, now you want to go since you want to brought it up. But let's go with his reception touchdown in 2016. Right. Oh, he had 8. That's
his
good.
lips was ashy.
Now, this the deal though, MJ. I see what you're saying. He is going to be a monster for whoever get him. I do agree with that because guess what? That's what they do when they don't get what they want. They go out and they actually show their true potential. They concentrate. They catch balls. They make plays. But
hold on.
Guess what? That's what That's what you're supposed to do anyway. You see what I'm saying? So it happened. That's what happened. Ask Steve Smith when he left the Panthers. You couldn't stop him from doing nothing. But
you know what? And that was his whole career. I
That was his whole career, but he felt like he got shaved from the Panthers, so he went somewhere else and he balled out.
And let me respond to Willie. Really, like, hey, it's bad if he want Jerry Rice money. Let me correct it. Hold on, stop right there. Listen to this. I'm finna. Oh, listen to this. Willie Petty, Jerry Rice never did get paid his just due. They wasn't paying players like that back then. I'm sorry. If he's probably making Jerry Rice more than Jerry Rice money now. Jerry Rice wasn't making no money like that back then. Players wasn't getting that type of money. So,
thank you, Alphonse. It was 69 catches, Ray. So look, that's what I'm trying to tell you. If you not there,
you late on that, ain't you?
Might be the wrong one.
Yeah, you late on that.
So anyway, so regardless of who get him, he's gonna be good this year. That's just how it works.
I think so. Now, my question. All right, my next question.
Paid him? I say no, because you getting to be more of the same deal as opposed to being great and being really, 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 really good. If you're gonna keep the same guy, then they're not gonna move. So it's okay to go in a new direction with young players. You can't be that guy and be there 8 years and not do anything more than what you're doing. That's the problem. That's why Jerry Jones said, take the cut or go somewhere else. And he said, holla.
And, and like I said, I don't blame him. Now, the money that he's getting right now, that he was getting, or whatever the case may be, I got to agree with you. He will not get that type of money. He won't. He will not now. I agree with you there. But that's the way the game go. You got to take what you can get. Now, my next question to you is, what do you think he'll most likely land?
San Francisco got a big interest in him. We got the Denver could have him. San Francisco.
Oh,
we ain't got no sponsor. Don't be showing Actually, to be honest, he could go to a team and make a difference if he goes to, say, a San Francisco. If he goes to, say, no, they got too many people. He can go to Baltimore and make a difference.
Yeah.
Because they need that. They don't have that. Ever since Steve Smith left, they ain't got no.
I would say the same. I would say the same. Somebody that would help stretch the field and help their quarterback out. And like you said, I do see San Francisco. I do see Baltimore.
He spit out that he want to play Dallas twice a year, so he'll do something stupid like
go to Washington. Go to Washington.
He can't go to Philly.
He's not going to Philly. Philly can't afford him. Can't afford him.
Okay, he can go to Washington and they can do something. He can go to the Giants, but the Giants got their own receiver problem. They don't even know if they want to keep the one they got.
Right. And Willie
rebuild, or they're gonna try to move quick. That's
right. And I don't see the Giants winning anytime soon. And Willie just said that about the Giants. He going to the Giants. No. If anything, he'll go to Washington because you stand a more better chance winning in Washington.
And guess what? Guess who the quarterback is?
Alex Smith.
Mr. 5 yard and out. There you go. And that's bad. Oh no, I can't say it's bread and butter. But he can catch it at 5 yards and out and make some plays. Alex Smith don't go down the field, so that's a perfect fit. So he'll go to Washington. Let's call it Washington.
Ooh, you know what? I like what Fonz had to say. He said Carolina. That's very interesting. I like that. I would like to see how that work out if he went to Carolina.
That's a good fit. I see.
That'd be a very good fit because they in dire need of that big guy at wideout ever since they lost to Kevin Benjamin.
Yep.
So I would really like to see that.
All right. Yep. Well, that's another day.
So the money that he probably would have had.
I bet he'd do something stupid like take a 1 year deal to bet on himself and then look for the big money after that. Put money on it. I bet he'd do something stupid. 1 year deal to prove myself because I'm great. As opposed to saying, let me go and take this money I can get and then do what I can do. Then you get to restructure and get to retalk. But he gonna take it. Watch. I would
kind of like to see him in San Diego.
Willie.
I like to see what New Orleans.
He works well with mobile quarterbacks, Willie. That's good if your quarterback ain't running the ball down the field. Now, if you got a mobile quarterback that can run that pocket like Romo used to do back in the day when they was actually connecting, then he works well with it. That's why he made his name. But when you get the mobile quarterbacks like Cam Newton that runs outside that pocket and then runs the ball, then he gonna suck. So that's what the problem is.
What he gonna do? What he gonna do is cuss that quarterback out.
And then he gonna be sitting there looking for a job again. Because guess what? This new age ain't going for it. You get that one cuss in, then they can tell you, then next time you look, he on injury reserve. All right, man. And funds for Alf. Cam Newton.
Funds, man. Just say funds, man.
Well, funds. Cam Newton ain't no gunslinger. All right, let's go. What are you looking at? What we looking at? All right, they talk about gunslinging.
I saw that, but I ain't want to say nothing.
Oh, you get called out too, Vaughn. And MJ, quit throwing them finger signs saying we number one. We know it. Now check this out. Let's go. We talk about gunslinging. Let's go out west. Let's go to California. Let's go to some Lakers basketball. Hey, they got to get the players up here and give them the basketball, and they can shoot that thing. Tell me about your boy that came up from the D-League for 37 years and came.
Oh, my goodness. Man, you know what? I was watching that game for a little while. I watched like the first half, right? I watched the first half, and when he came into the game, I was like, is that my Uncle Bobby G?
What? Bro, I promise you, when I saw the story, because I think I was at work, when I saw the story pop on the phone, 10-year veteran of the D-League, I was like, man, he like 40, ain't it? So then I looked and saw it there. I'm like, that's the old dude that be at the playground taking folk for money. Watch this, young boy. Watch this. Watch, you don't never seen no shake.
He got a nickname like Catfish.
Right. He ain't Hasso, he Tabasco.
But I gotta say, you know, all that told me is that I still gotta.
You gotta tell you, all we gotta do is run some laps, baby. And then check this out. This is what got me though, Ray. I'm not trying to talk bad about nothing. I promise you I'm not. I love the story. It's a great story for a team that had they only did it for the story, okay? Because, you know, they don't bring that dude up 10 years in the league. He wasn't good enough. He's been there 10 years. Okay.
But look though, man, the dude hit like 43 pointers that night, man.
What did he have to lose? What they gonna do? Send him back down to the D-League? I mean,
no.
Okay, look, this is my thing.
It was the last game of the season. They was fulfilling the dream.
I got that. That's why I said I love the story. Oh, great.
But he balled out, though. He balled out.
We give him a chance to come up. That's just like seeing the old dude from Notre Dame put on pads and they let him run down the field in the spring game. That's what it looked like. Now, look. Move, let that granddaddy make it. And then he gets to the one, somebody trip him, and he follows the end zone, break a pelvis or something. Look, this is the deal. I love the story. No joke, I love the story. But, man, when you get that chance, do not show up and be in the locker room in a faded Walmart polo with stripes with some faded stone-washed blue jeans and some J's that's not like real J's, but they J's just like one of them off-brand J's. Like
some K's.
They were J's, but they wouldn't like, you know, Mellow J's or, you know, something like that. They were just, you know, just Jordan brand. So nothing that real ballers would wear. So he looking like he just showed up for a game after church. Hey, boy, hey, throw that ball. Let me get one more. Let me get this shot. Let me get all that one short. Let me get.
But still though, man. Still, I mean, yeah, we cracking on him, but I gotta agree with Barry, man. For old geezer, he held his own, man. He came up.
I give him too, Ray. He done had 10 years of practice in the D-League. How much more fundamental can they show him?
All I know is.
This was bad. He did all that work in the D-League, and he's shooting the ball like I was. Watch this. Bam, gotcha. Y'all better guard me.
No, all I know is that.
No.
That was a message for all the kids. Don't give up on your dreams, y'all. I don't care how much something pepper in your head. Don't give up on your dream.
When you turn 44, you get a chance. Right. This is the bad thing about it. After the game, Kyrie Irving came up and asked him, he want to be in the next Uncle Drew movie. You ain't got to put no makeup player. Come on.
But man, I ain't gonna joke, man. I was sitting there, man. He came in. I was like, this dude either got gray in his head or he went a little heavy on the Vaseline, man.
He went heavy on that talcum back. Come on, boy, let's go.
Well, he still played good, though. I ain't gonna lie. All that tell me is, hey, don't give up on your dream, man. That's why I'm wearing my high school football jersey right now. I'm playing the role of Al Bundy today.
I got the band shirt on. Let's go.
Man, forget that. Play my music, man.
Oh, boy. Hey, man, hold on. That dude came in like this. I ain't never lost.
Never.
I'm undefeated. Never lost.
I'm undefeated.
Woo.
All right, y'all.
Boy.
All right, we done talking about folks at the moment, so
No, we
this is a
ain't.
little segment. This is Ray's Pickle, baby.
Bounce pass.
What I'm about to give you right now, if you want to make a little money on the side, you done used up all your income tax money, and you need to make a quick buck or whatnot because your child support money ain't hitting right. Take these numbers and take it to Vegas, baby.
I'm so
Your sugar daddy ain't coming through. Your sugar daddy ain't coming through like he's supposed to. Hey, you take these numbers right here and you take them to Vegas. I ain't never lost. Tomorrow, we got the Milwaukee Bucks against the Boston, limping to the playoff Celtics. Look here, I'm be honest with you. Like I said earlier, no Kyrie Irving, no chance. Boston is still favored by 4 points. That's just smoke in the mirrors, baby. Just because Boston playing at home don't mean a Jack Brown thing. The Mark Smart, nope. Like I said, no Kyrie, no chance. I'm going with the Milwaukee Bucks. Milwaukee Bucks by 5. Take it and go to the bank with it. Y'all better call Vegas off that one. And then we got the Pacers and the Cavaliers. Cavaliers finished the season 48-34. The Cavaliers made a strong statement in the second part of the season with their new acquisition and big moves and getting out Isaiah Thomas and bringing in all these other folks, whatever. I ain't even finna call it name because don't nobody know them anyway. But anyway, they've been playing pretty good ball down the stretch. But tomorrow Cleveland is favored by 6.5. Take the 6.5 and run with it, dog. Take the 6.5 and run with it. We got the Jazz and the Thunder. I feel like this game right here tomorrow would be the game of the day. They got OKC favored by 3.5. I ain't never seen 3.5 on the scoreboard at the end of the game, but that's what Vegas said. But, you know, hey, I don't know the reason. Why don't they just round it up to 4 points? But since this is the R&R show and I'm Ray, and this is my segment, Ray Picking, I'm rounding it up to 4. They got OKC by 4 points. I call that smoke and mirrors. And if y'all ain't seen the Jazz play, I ain't talking about the last game they played at the end of the season. If y'all haven't seen the Jazz play, this rookie taking over this team, I can't think of his name right now. Miller, whatever his name is. But y'all, I'm going with Utah. There's always the game 1 upset, and this is gonna be my game 1 upset. I'm going with the Jazz over the Thunder by 10, baby. Write it down. I said it. Hey man, let me get a hit of that. Man, let me get a hit of that, man. Look.
What are you talking about?
All right. The late night game tomorrow night. We got the new look Chicago Bulls playing out of Minnesota versus the Rockets. Yes, I said the new look Chicago Bulls playing out of Minnesota because they got Tom Thibodeau, they got Gibson, they got They got D-Rose sitting on the bench, and they got Jimmy Butler. If that don't say Chicago Bulls to you, you don't know nothing about basketball. But I'm sorry, Tom Thibodeau. I'm sorry, Jimmy Butler. I'm sorry, Derrick Rose. I'm sorry, Todd Gibson. Y'all gonna get greased in the first game against the Houston Rockets. The Houston Rockets is favored by 11.5. They're gonna have half again. Don't know what that means, so I'm gonna just round it up by 12. They are favored by 12 points. Man, look for Chris Paul to show out. Look for the beard to do what he been doing all year. Walking forward, I'm talking about like walking for real. Taking 4 steps forward and 5 steps back behind the 3-point line and then pull it and shoot a 3-pointer and they don't call nothing. So I got the Rockets. In about 15 points in this one, man. Y'all write it down. 15 down on it. Yeah, 15. I said it. 15 points. And that's Ray's pick'em, baby. If you don't like it, that means you don't like money. If you like money, you take those numbers right there and you take them to Vegas. Because I ain't never lost.
I just posted them. You better go get them. Write them down. Some of y'all slow. Write them down. Hey, 2 topics left, baby. 2 topics. We can talk about Robert Kraft and Meek Mill, or we can talk about Tristan Thompson.
I want to talk about Tristan Thompson because I'm feeling trashy today.
So that's it. They're gonna be the.
That's it.
Let go. In case some of the people that ain't on here,
we gotta hurry up and wrap this up too because I'm supposed to be leaving here in a little bit.
Tell them what happened.
Okay, back in October, Tristan Thompson. Oh, hold on. Let me stop. First of all, Tristan Thompson is married to a Kardashian. And if you know anything about the Kardashians, if you marry a Kardashian, your life as you know it is ruined. But anyway.
Your athletic career is over.
Believe that. So, Tristan Thompson is married to Khloe Kardashian. You know, she used to be the real big girl, but she ain't the big girl no more. What's up, Brandon Davis? Welcome to the show, man. I'm glad you called us live, man. Yeah, welcome to the show. But anyway, he's married to the big girl. That used to be the big girl, but now she's fine because she had all the surgery done. Khloe Kardashian.
Oh, here she be like a pit bull.
So that's right. But they impregnated her. He impregnated her. They having a baby or whatnot. But as a matter of fact, they had the baby yesterday. If you ain't heard, they had the baby yesterday.
What?
Yep. They had the baby yesterday. But anyway, what come out this week? Tristan Thompson in the club with 3 other girls, chilling, kissing all on him. They taking his head, putting it all in the breast. He grabbing on himself. The girls grabbing all over him, all in the club and all this kind of stuff. Just not looking like a married man. You know what I'm saying? That happened back in October. So, but what brought that all about and what made that leak is because Tristan Thompson got caught walking out of a hotel room. Well, out of a hotel.
The hotel. And then out of the hotel.
Okay, in the hotel at 9 o'clock, but coming out the hotel at 3 o'clock. I don't know. They wasn't playing Monopoly. That's all I got to say. But he had a tenderoni with him, and it was not Khloe because her stomach went on swollen. And this was just earlier this week.
And her head wasn't either.
And her head wasn't either. But anyway, TMZ got a hold of it. If y'all know TMZ like I know TMZ, they about their business.
Mm-hmm.
They about their business. And they put him on blast. And they went back and got that video that happened in October in the club and leaked it this week. And now Tristan Thompson looking like a bad husband right about now. Now, there's a lot of people on social media going around talking about, man, I don't blame him. It's Kardashian. You know what they do. Whatever. And then some people talk, yeah, you married and all this kind of stuff and jazz and blah, blah, blah. You ain't supposed to do that. Whatever. All I got to say is, man, you a grown man. And plus, you play for the Cleveland Cavaliers, one of the big, most known franchises in the NBA. You know wherever you do, and you married to a Kardashian. You know, whenever you leave the house, cameras going to follow you wherever you go. So,
thank you.
Who fault is this? Who fought? I mean, Tristan, you should have looked for this dude. And my personal opinion, dog, I mean, you got to be the donkey of the week for being so open with this. Like, people is not gonna follow you, dude. You're a celebrity, and for that, you are the donkey of the week.
And this is what's crazy. You are walking around. You're like, that dog can sound like Tristan Thompson that night. Look, this is the deal. This is the deal. You walking around all free. Quit that. He walking around like ain't nobody looking at him, like he is invisible.
That's what I'm saying, man. You're an 8'8" star.
But this is the worst thing about it, though, Ray. This is the same. He has a repetitive nature. He did the same thing to his first baby mama. When she got ready to pop, he left and went to Kardashian. Kardashian ready to pop. He left and went to the Instagram model. So, how stupid are you? And then you ain't hiding it. You in the club motorboating somebody.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. You are married to a Kardashian. You are Tristan Thompson. You are in the club. You know the camera is going to be on you. You know people going to be filming you. But you sitting up there, man. You putting your face all in the boobies. You kissing all on these three girls. Just like.
Doing that old dude move. Let me see your hand. Let me see your hand. Touch that right there.
Right.
Man, look.
Right.
This was crazy. This let you know what the world is. Because old girl, she ain't hide nothing. She said, hey, it's me and him. And then guess what? He ain't the only one on the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Right.
You dirty. You ain't had to call out nobody else. Ain't nobody else been
exactly. So you know what LeBron James did, right?
What'd he do?
Baby, I don't even hang out with him. I don't even know him. We just played ball together. I see him in practice. That's it.
He said, baby, he came to a game in some slippers. That ain't even man like I ain't.
Right.
Dude, it don't get no dumber than that. You could be you have to be one of the dumbest individuals on the planet.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, man. That's my point exactly.
Bad thing about it, you don't even tell her to come at a different time. Y'all go in the hotel at the same time.
Together.
At the same time.
And now he running around here looking like a simp.
He been a simp anyway. He just
No, don't get me wrong. I'm not condoning what he did. I just got a sticky message. No. She put the sticky message on and then turned around and walked out. I'm not gonna recite what it said.
Well, let me see the sticky message. We got some breaking news, breaking material. Show the sticky message, Ray. Show the world, baby.
Nope, not gonna do that. But just say I'm not condoning what Tristan Thompson did by no means.
You right, first lady. You right. He didn't care because if he did, he wouldn't have did it.
Right, pretty much.
There you go.
I mean, he couldn't have cared. But this is my point. My point is your point. Is that you are a 7'14" basketball player married to a Kardashian.
Show the note.
No, I'm not showing the note. Married to a Kardashian. And you are in the club. You are walking in and out of hotels openly.
Not a hole in the ball club. You in a club that got cameras.
Right. And did you see the picture? Look. Did you see the picture? Look, no. Did you see the picture of him and the girl walking out of the hotel? It's like he was talking on the phone. He was talking on the phone, looking up at the camera with the girl walking in front of him. I bet he was talking to Chloe then. Oh, I'm just leaving basketball practice.
Child support.
That's basically what he's saying. Child support.
I got some apple juice, first lady. If you join the show at the beginning, you'll know Anheuser makes some great apple juice. Don't be trying to call me out like I'm scared. I ain't nobody scared of you. I'm not scared of you. Look, I'm glad we had this conversation because that was fun. I like talking about people. But check this out. Guess who just walked down the street? I got my window wide open. The dude for the Lakers got a pickup ball. He going to the pickup game right now.
He want to hustle some little kids.
Go get him, Uncle Jean. Billy Jean, go get him.
Uncle Bobby Jean, go get him, dog.
Hey, man, that's us today, player.
Shout out to Tristan Thompson. This is you. Shout out to Tristan Thompson.
Stop by to listen today. Join
This
us
is you for the next 6 months.
here on the R&R Show.
Nah, he got a new girl, though. Until she get, he gonna find somebody else.
Oh, since he went and found somebody else, then this be the case.
Hey, y'all here. We love it. Thank you so very much.
Thank y'all. Love y'all.
I don't know
Everybody that's looking right now, share the page, like the page.
We appreciate everybody who stopped by to listen to
Antonio again. Why Antonio keep coming in and telling us?
On the R&R Show.
He gonna stop again real soon, so they gonna cut this off. I appreciate y'all. Y'all stay up.
Peace. And hair grease. Just like that old dude that played for the Lakers.
Too much.